As you don't know, Macloud TV, back at it again, the conversation.
Podcast.
And you don't know, we come here to talk about, beautiful downtown.
Shopping downtown. Your
Yes.
experience. Our
And
experience.
yes, and we know say the audience, everybody have their own different experience when it comes to shopping downtown. Me not live far from town, so that's one advantage for me. Cause I live near town, so I can walk go to town. Right? So that's an advantage for me. Right? The other advantage is that, hey, things cheap down at town.
If you go there look black, you can left look brown.
Me I tell you man, the people that love look bleaching cream, them and them think they but relatively reason why most people come at town because town cheap, relatively cheap than your uptown places. If you're a supermarket you go uptown it's more expensive. Not Chinese place, it kinda cheaper, Chinese wholesale when you buy three things you get at a wholesale price. So reason why I believe most people come at town, And the next thing with town too, it's like I don't know but it have only a landmark. I ever hear when people got like you meet somebody at town, you say, alright, meet me a big tree or meet me a captain baker, So it's easy for town have only
family court.
Yeah, meet me at Duke Street right there, so the NCB there. Everybody know supposed to know down there, so yeah. So the reason why me believe say shopping at town for me is a big advantage because it's cheap and it's if you know which part of place down at town, trust me, it work out in your favor because you can go buy things at town and go sell it back to if you can even go other parishes and sell it back for your money. Just like what most people do. Right? So that for me one of the biggest takeaway from shopping at town, the buying experience in terms that it's cheaper. Cheap and clean and everything. But trust me, people, don't get me wrong, and everywhere in a town cheap. Not because it named downtown, no, they're supposed to know that buying us and everywhere cheap. And everywhere because they have enough places, they have spending dirty money because even PLS as much as our PLS down a town, they might adjust them price a little bit but relatively down cheap. No places with the sneakers place them. You have to have your money. 1 pound down a town now, the cheapest around 15 bills. I don't think you're not pounds cheaper than that, or if I'm mistaken. Unless it's on sale. But mostly on average 15 bills up to 3, 5, 4 grand. And you have the good skill and them will ever look for extra dollar. I can't take them but you don't know them have to eat food too. I saw the hustling bro. Alright, my G. Take it away.
Yeah, as I mentioned, the gooses, me even start off with that as the disadvantage.
Why be I tell him, cooking boy there. What about feed food? We're not no man hustle, but somehow do too much.
Yeah man, some of them too much man. As you reach, as you come off of the bus, for me, because you know have to take bus, I guess you walk around.
Yeah man, walk man.
But as you reach around, as you walk where you go around.
I will not buy nothing.
Yeah.
As I
reach off of the bus,
step
off of the bus, bro, literally. The first foot, I not even take off the second foot yet. His brother say, yo, shoes the over here, so Ray. And him say, yo, and when you come think of it and not feel things then, you get me I say?
Yeah.
And him tell you a price. And more than likely, you are going to buy it, right? And the person will really sell it, now going to really stop him because he might bring in customers at the same time.
Exactly.
But he might take a food from it, you get me I say?
Exactly.
So when he might say 4, 5, 6, sometimes 3 grand for the 3 grand for it, you get me I say? And he might put up theme price. Sometimes they make more than the hustler car. The hustler them really, them have to buy them goods to sell it back,
You mean the igla them?
Yeah. So them now, them really a hustler, the goose of them.
Yeah,
you get me? I say, remember, them not buy nothing, so them not turn a profit every money where them get, a profit that,
Yeah, because, my mother tell me, say, as she make me get to understand how this whole goosing thing going. Watch this. Say, when them take, like, say, first me a the goose killer and you or the man who own the item or the product where me a try go offer. If you sell a shoes for instance for 4 grand, me I go sell it to the consumer, the customer for all 5 grand or 4 or 5. I sell 1,000 or 5 is going in my pocket. So imagine if him do that for 12 shoes. How much money that him get for there? I remember saying, you know, all them, as I say as earlier, him not buy nothing now, you know, he just make residual income off other people's stuff.
No, for them not even want to buy nothing because them see the ghosting thing and work out so much.
Yeah, them not want to buy nothing for us.
Them have more than one merchandise and more than one person them can sell for.
Yeah, no lie.
A whole heap of people on there do vending and them can say, alright,
go around and
Clarks say this so. Well, if the person want Clarks, so you want because them know everything there, you know.
Yeah.
Them go scope out already, you know.
To me, them not the same them fall in the same category as the man them will load bus and
loader,
and load as we call them, loader will load coaster and load taxi. And the same thing if they make $100 of every trip. Them boy they are town cleaner than enough people. Them, to me, them look better than the conductor and the driver in the bus.
Yeah, brother.
Them boy they clean. Now say
enough
enough
clean
enough.
They knock off them too. Me don't know. Them know. They knock off them. They know if sell it and them wear it too. They, me don't know. You can't them skill. Boy, them craft. Yeah, them for name craft man.
So when you go to town, pay attention to the man who just come up to you, who come selling the things. Sometimes good for have a specific link when you go to town. You know exactly where you go. Because enough time as I say, the same ghost man them sell knockoff fraud and it's not the real thing, and then you have a bad experience in terms of the money where you spend for I say. Imagine you go spend 6 grand on shoes and it even go that fraud. You feel that way. But let's come to the bad part of shopping at town now. The thief them, may I tell you. The thief them rampant at town. From all about from the neighboring communities. May I tell you.
Them ever bounce up.
Yeah, man. Everybody's
kind of thing.
Me know say a lot of people don't never experience this, but me I tell you, enough people experience it. Me I walk with my girl already, and it's a life experience. Me I tell you about it. Something me witness. One girl in a taxi. I think the taxi I go from town to Papine, right? And she in the taxi and she dey on her phone. But it stopped at the intersection at Captain Brake right there so. And me I tell her say she dey on her phone and this boy from out of nowhere just come up and grab the phone out her and I say, yo, the girl feel how we shall lick all the dashboard in the taxi and I say, John, everybody just stand up. You know like a movie, like a real life movie I say. Then me I say, but when the police them there, nobody there if stop him, everybody. Me I got turn around and see man
so what
grab
you see here make it stay there.
That me I say because me if me not see nobody no, I think me I go play here and get 0. Suppose the boy have a gun on him. Me I go approach him and him go shot me dead over my phone. It not worth it. Sorry. If them come and try rob me and me them up with gun. Me make them go and cause guess what? One no take life or one no cost life no cost no. You can't buy back your phone, you can't buy back your life. So but and me I tell you, me I talk to the people because nah lie you know, some people them eat that when them in a town, you know. Them not learn to pay attention. You can't do a town for your phone. Just so loosely. Buy an earphone, an earpiece so when your phone ring off you can touch the earpiece and you can hear. Yes, and always have a best as a 360. Sometimes you'll walk you every 10 seconds now you can look back at you because there are some people you ever walk and some people just come up beside you and out of nowhere but I don't rob them or nothing. They just appear beside you and say shit. Me need to pay attention no more. Because as a thief stay, you know, thief when them love when you walk ahead and them walk behind you first. Check you out if you potentially have nothing for you. Once them spot anything at all of value, all your bag, all when nothing in there, they must say, alright, if I grab that potentially something can in there. And sometimes nothing in there. So you have to pay a very close attention when you go to town. You can't go like say, and sometimes you, as a man you have to come have a little thuggish walk too. You know? Or the woman them have to have look grimy face them because you have to, to me every time when me da town a serious face me give me a skin teeth thing, me a gazing thing, me know exactly where me a go go buy do my business or I just go walk for go take my taxi for go about my business or my bus. I not joke.
Yeah, and
serious in a town.
And the next point I make, I know some of you guys on love for when the people them come out town and I say, yeah man, I know this, I know that they're not jaw, go down some long lane, some alley. Don't do them thing there. Them have a merchandise for sell. Make them bring it come here in a remote location. You don't want go behind corners. Yeah, me do it one time and me learn from it, but not never happen to me. But somebody tell me, I mean, never forgot when me go high school. Say, yo, suppose them did grab you down in another lane, the way they do.
Yeah,
so
that's
learn from that. Don't make them carry you down in a no lane or no alley.
Yeah, and the next thing we want to tell you is if you don't know one go town, it's best for go with somebody who know town. Don't go town go ask no one bag of direction, one bag of question for the direction about where this down, where that day. You could, I not say it can be, but you see if you go ask somebody,
ask a security or something,
or a female or something. You know what I mean? I don't really talk to no man when I go town. I don't talk to people in general when I go town, but if you don't know town like that, it's best to go with somebody who know exactly where, especially if you go one place where you know they have a specific item, it's good for know exactly where you go. Instead of asking one question, as it becomes an easy target, right? So you have to understand them thing there. And otherwise, some that town nice. And the woman them will love walk on the phone and the back pocket at town need to stop on an easy target to for criminals. Cause though when your phone get taken, nobody not gonna feel sorry for you. Cause you only set up yourself. But otherwise, some that town is a nice place for shop.
Yeah man.
Right? Still prefer than most places. Alright. So that's the video for today. Don't forget like, comment, share, and subscribe. Macro TV, we are
out.